Hey everyone, this is our first video from Action Link Wireless that we are doing, and today for our first video I will be showing you the Palm Pre. The Palm Pre has been out for probably about 7 months now, a little over 7 months. Right now it's only on Sprint, but it will be headed to Verizon at the end of January. But for all you Cricket customers who feel a little gypped that you don't get an awesome phone like this, I'm here to let you know that this phone can be flashed and used on a Cricket account. Let me show you a couple of the features right now on the phone. It's got a pretty nifty little slide down lock, kind of like the iPhone. And right now you can see if you can see, sorry, I'm filming this on my iPhone, so the video quality is not the greatest, but it still says Sprint up there because we haven't activated it on a Cricket account yet. But I assure you, it can be used on Cricket. One of the coolest features on the Palm Pre is the multitasking, which means you can run multiple apps all at once. And they call this the deck of cards. So right now, see these little card. Each one of these are an app. And right now I have 20 different apps running. I'll just kind of go through and show you. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, I think I miscounted, but I know there's 20 because I already counted them. So, but pretty neat. It flows through pretty quick. So let's see if we want to go to our web page. It'll load up pretty quick, and you can flip it, and it will just kind of like an iPhone. So sorry to compare this to an iPhone, but we got our camera here. So as you can see, it's showing. I'm looking at the ground through our camera in our store. So pretty neat. You can hit that home button. When you hit that home button, all your apps will pop up. So if we're going to look at I believe this is the calendar, and if you want to get out of it, let's say you're searching through your calendar, but then you realize you want to check the sports scores, you hit that little middle button right there, and you can go over and find your sports scores and then check on all. Right now we got the baseball stuff up, so pretty neat. And also, if right down here you have a little dock, you can put 4 apps on, so your 4 favorite apps, the ones you're going to use the most. But if you're already in an app and you don't want to hit that button, you can hold your finger down here on the bottom, and you can slide up, and it brings this little wave up, and you can select any app. So it'll show you your calendar, your mail, your contacts, your phone. So let's say you want to get to your contacts really quick like that, and you don't want to have to search through your 20 different apps that you have running. This will pull up, and right now I have no contacts in here because we haven't put any on here. We didn't sync it with an account. So you can also sync this with your Google account. So if you can put your Google contacts, your Google Calendar, all that good stuff on there. And the good thing about syncing it with your Google account is, if your phone crashes, you don't have to worry about losing your contacts. And we have a lot of people that come in that their phones break and they end up losing all their contacts because their phone is so broken we can't transfer it to anything else. So pretty neat thing, another neat feature about this phone. If we click on this little arrow button here, it'll pull up our different pages. So right now there's 3 pages of apps on here. You got your typical settings, all that good stuff. I'm not sure if the Sprint TV or the Sprint navigation will work on Cricket. I'm going to guess not, but I guess it can always be tested out when we activate it on an account. You got your Google Maps there, Notes, Flickster for checking your movie times, your messages, your web. Right now there's no video camera on it, but Palm has said that they are putting out an update, I believe at the end of this month or next month, to add video recording capabilities. But right now it takes pictures, and it takes really great quality pictures. As you see here, we got this the app catalog, which has all the apps, so you can download a bunch of apps. So right now I believe there's I think there's a little over 1,000 apps right now, but everything is all touch capability on this phone. Pretty neat. So we can hit that again. We can go out to our main menu, and also it has a slide out keyboard. So pretty neat. So then you got a real keyboard, physical keyboard you can type on if you like that, for those who don't like the touchscreen keyboards. Right now there's no touchscreen keyboard on the phone, but I imagine that Palm will be releasing an update to add a touchscreen keyboard, and it has a lot of great features like pinch zoom. If we can go, we'll go to a web page. Okay, so we'll pop up on our keyboard and we will just type in Palm Pre and hit Google search. It loads pretty fast. So right now this is on Wi-Fi, but still for some phones running Wi-Fi don't load quite as fast. But it looks like it's just a normal browser on your computer. If we click on images, okay, we can find a little image. Let's pull up a picture of the Palm Pre. We'll view it full size. And as you can see, you can do a pinch zoom on that. So, or I can zoom out. And you can do that on all your pictures or any web pages will allow you to do that. So anyways, come check us out if you're in the Utah area and you like to pick up this Palm Pre to use on cricket. Come check us out. Our address is 1913 West, 4700 South, or give us a call at 801-968-5465. So come in and pick up this Palm Pre today. Pretty neat little device, a great phone. I think it's one of the best phones out there on the market. And I guess one thing I did want to mention, when I first saw this keyboard, these keys look pretty tiny, and I thought, oh, this is going to be a pain to type on. But I actually got used to it pretty quickly. I don't use I use a touchscreen keyboard on my iPhone, so I don't really use one of these keyboards. So I thought, oh, this is going to be awful to type on, but it's actually pretty easy to get used to. I picked it up pretty quick, and I did a bunch of test typing with very minimal mistakes. So it's a pretty great phone. We got your headphone jack, your volume button, a little button on here to press your lock button. It'll unlock. So come in and get a great phone that you can multitask, run a lot of apps all at once, be productive, play some games, good stuff on this. So come in and check it out. I'm going to show you how to close an app. If you want to close an app, you just hold on it like that, and you just, oh, I can't even do it. You just swipe it up. So let's try that again. Yep, there you go. So you just swipe it up, and we are closing all our apps. And it is running pretty fast, and it is running 20 apps at once. I did load. Things seem to load pretty fast, but it is good to mention that the more apps you run, the slower your phone is gonna run, because it's gonna be using more of your memory, and also it's gonna decrease your battery life. So if you're running 20 apps at once, expect your battery to probably die down a lot quicker. So, which is but if you're only running 3 or 4 things at once, it shouldn't really affect your battery life too much. So it shouldn't be too bad. So we'll close the phone. We'll close that, and there's no apps running. That's what the home screen looks like. We can still pull up the little wave. Pretty awesome little technique. So come in to Action Link Wireless. Check it out. I'll post our link. I'll post our address above. So if you're on Cricket and you like to come check this out, or even if you're on Sprint and you don't want to renew your contract with Sprint, come in and you can pick up a phone at a contract. This thing is pretty new, so really great condition. So come on in and check it out. Action Link Wireless. We're here in Taylorsville, Utah. Hope to see you soon.